With brand new offensive and defensive coordinators, the press conference, and frankly, a new philosophy in the building, we figured it was time not only for Mock 4.0, but we got all four BIB fellas in the building. Like I said, Mock Draft 4.0, fellas. Let's run this. It's definitely a little crowded here in BIB, fellas. Welcome back.
Happy to be here. It's excited. The first time we've had everybody on in quite a while, honestly. I mean, life's been busy for me, but I'm happy to be here. Excited to be recording with y'all, so it's gonna be a good episode.
Hey, what's up, guys? Finally working, but made time finally. Life gets busy, but we're still a brotherhood here at BIB.
That's a fact. For those who didn't see our story last week, coming off of the top 10 free agent targets, we saw the comments. We had taken our internal discussions. We put it up for a vote between the four of us, and we have released Chris Knox from BIB Podcast. We wish him nothing but grace and good success in his future endeavors. So we are now rocking back to the kind of the original four, but a different four horsemen of BIB. But like I said, we are here for a mock draft 4.0. We're going to have some fun with this one because it says on the top we got a monumental trade number 7. So we're going to talk about that. But guys, before we get in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We're at 961 subscribers. We are 39 subs away. So tell a friend about BIB and send them our way. Hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. It takes 2 seconds of your time. So fellas, undoubtedly though, before we truly kick this off, and I keep saying before we kick this off, we have to mourn another loss in the Washington community. For those who do not know, earlier today, as if we were recording, so this comes out yesterday, former Redskins guard Tre Johnson passed away. For those who don't know, do a little bit of research. Tre Johnson wasn't the biggest name, but he was a great piece on this O-line, and this has become the third Redskins death in about a week and a half between Jurgensen, Barry Wilburn, and now Tre Johnson. It is not great in the Burgundy Eagle right now. So prayers up to his family, prayers out to all those affected. Nothing but thoughts and prayers coming to your family from us here at BIB. Again, thoughts and prayers out to the Johnson family, to the Washington community. Just nothing but love because, again, this is the third one in about a week and some change, which is crazy for this to happen. But, again, thoughts and prayers out. But like I said, mock 4.0. Before we even jump into the simulator, we had kind of discussed it in and amongst ourselves what we kind of want to do. And we're going to propose this trade before we jump in. Nick, you want to take this one away?
Yeah. So between the four of us, we all here have been talking about position of need and, getting that elite or exciting, pick here in free agency. Well, as everybody I'm sure is aware, with the recent news in Dallas of Pickens probably not getting released or cut or not signed, whatever it is, it's looking like he's definitely going to get that franchise tag. So between the four of us, we kind of just put our heads together and was just kind of what if-ing each other, right? So the more and more we thought about it, how great it would be to add Pickens to our roster to complement Terry. Just piggybacking off of what I said with the top 10 guys from our last podcast, I think with Pickens filling in that complimentary role this year in Dallas, he would be fine doing it again. Not saying that Terry's so much more elite or anything, but at the end of the day, Terry is a Washington Redskin football commander player, whatever you want to call him, right? So I think what would be really cool or something that we should definitely be interested in doing is trading if we're going to trade back, which a lot of the fan base and a lot of us in here have actually, thought would be a better move for us, why not go add that guy, right? Like, why not go add an elite player at a position of greater need, right? So we all proposed to each other trading back, giving Dallas, as much as we hate that it's Dallas, but giving Dallas 7 for Pickens and their 20th overall pick. That way we stay in the first round and we fill that position of need. And then that way, now when we're at 20 and those top 4, or, some people want to say 4 to 5 receivers go, we don't have to necessarily stress it or make that wrong pick or, you know what I mean? Like, we can actually get the guy and still pick in the first round at a good position that could add a key quality player that could start for us right away. So
I agree. Again, we had all kind of thought about it in the group chat. So down at the bottom, you guys see the banner scrolling. I went in and did the math. I talked to some people. The overall consensus is George Pickens is worth between a 2nd or a 3rd. That's why, because he got traded for a 3rd and a 5th to Dallas for some other picks. The overall one we've all kind of agreed on, number 7 overall for George Pickens, number 20th overall, and then a 2027th 4th round pick. Just to add a little bit of flavor to get you another pick to make sure it kind of evens out. So y'all tell us in the comments. Yes, it's a hypothetical trade. Would you make this trade? Number 7th overall, you trade back. You pick up number 20th overall, a 2027 4th, and George Pickens. Now, yes, you have to pay him. Right. Knowing Jerry, he would tag and trade. Knowing Jerry, he'll tag and trade. So we would pay him. We'd be paying him Terry type of money, but there are ways to get this cap above $120 million. This would help secure a wide receiver when Terry's contract expires and gets through the rest of Jaden's career with a true number 2, puts Luke down to the 3, Jalen down to the 4, and then you can fill in the rest of the guys. So let us know in the comments, would you make this trade, or are we just looking for a little bit of clickbait, looking for a little bit of engagement? Either way, it's fun. We love to engage with y'all, but let us know in the comments if you would make this trade. But fellas, I say we stop wasting time. I say we hop right into the thick of things. I'm talking about this mock draft simulator. Obviously, we're at pick 7. If y'all see me looking off to the left, I'm actually looking off to my right. The camera just flips because I have my second monitor all queued up as I control this thing. So 7 rounds. We're going fast if you want to make trades in and out. We set this board. Y'all ready?
And just a little disclaimer for the people watching this draft, we did not make that trade with Dallas. So when you see us possibly pick 7th, or if we trade back or whatever we do, we did not accept the trade. We are just hypothetically asking you, are we crazy, or is this something smart that, you would consider? So I just wanted to throw that little piece in there for y'all.
Correct.
Good clarification.
I agree. It's great. Fantastic. So let me first get our other 6th from the Vikings around 202, just to make sure we have all 6 of our original picks. Because PFF still has yet to update this thing.
That is crazy.
But
to me.
They love to update their big boards, but not the simulator, and it pisses me off. But before we jump in, do we want to make any trades now before we turn the simulator on?
I think the only possibility is trading back from 7 instead of trading up. So I'm good seeing what's offered to us at 7 if we want to consider that.
Okay.
I'm good with that. Justin, you good with that?
Yep, I'm agreeing with you.
All right. Let's jump in. So So Mendoza goes 1, Ruben Bain goes 2, David Bailey goes 3, Jeremiah Love goes 4, Mekhi Lemon goes 5, Carnell Tate goes 6. So there are 3 Ohio State men on this team, but there are some names that could be traded back. KC, it might not show on screen, so I apologize. Kansas City at 9, Cincinnati at 10, LA at 13, New York at 16, Detroit at 17, Carolina at 19, Pittsburgh at 21, LA Chargers at 22, Chicago at 25, and Arizona at 34. So there are teams interested in coming up to 7.
Wow.
What do we think?
That's a lot of options, man.
Arvell, Reese fell. That's crazy.
That's the thing. That's a hard thing to pass on. But for the sake of the franchise and, just building the team, there's a few names there that if they keep falling, I mean, if Arvell, Caleb, and Sonny all still there, who's to say they're not there, if we decide to trade back, you know what I mean? So,
if I'm being honest, all 3 of those names are people that I would not mind drafting. I think a small trade back to maybe 10, 11, 12, 13, somewhere in that range, one of those 3 guys I would assume would still probably be there. In my opinion, there's like 5 guys realistically at number 7 overall. Those are 3 of them. The 2 edges are the other. I think if there's 3 guys that we would all be happy taking, a small trade back, just because we don't have many picks at all this draft, I don't think that would hurt.
Right.
Yeah,
Nick, Justin, thoughts?
My opinion is trading back. It doesn't matter who's on that draft board. You have to realize one player is not going to change this franchise for this year. We don't have enough draft picks to go around for the positions in need. So it doesn't matter who's on the board. Do you have to trade back a couple spots, midway, later? Like, you have to trade back somewhat in order to build a good team around Daniels for 26.
Yeah. Okay, so like I said, so Casey at 9, if we want to stay in the top 10. Cincinnati at 10, the Rams at 13, the Jets at 16, the Lions at 17, and the Panthers at 19. That keeps us within the top 20. If we go farther back, Pittsburgh, the Chargers, the Bears, and the Cardinals are all waiting in the wings. I think if we're trading back a couple of spots, I think Cincinnati at 10 or the Rams at 13 would probably be as good as you're going to get some of these guys. Reese, Downs, Styles, Delane, McCoy, Tyson.
Yeah, I was thinking pretty much what's the difference in – I was thinking more towards 13 just because you can pick up a little – you're obviously going to get more value than going to 10. But depending on the value that we would get back from the Jets, I wouldn't be opposed to going there, but that's where I would draw my line. I mean, what do y'all think about that?
I'd gravitate more towards 13.
Okay.
Just because we still could see one of those top guys that fall down there. We're not going back too many picks.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Styles is there. Downs would be surprising, but if he's there, I feel like that's an auto take. I mean, there's other guys too. There's receivers, Mekhi Lemon.
There's Mansour Delane and Jamal McCoy.
Yeah, Delane there, especially after that most recent hire for our defensive coach from the safeties coach from or the pass game. Yeah, DB was he DBs or safeties? I know in college they've got 400 coaches on the sideline, so I don't know his title. But I know he's
so good, man.
With the pass game there, right? Safeties, I believe. But yeah, having a DB from LSU at 13, I mean, I would not be mad at that. So
all right, so we're all kind of thinking 13.
13 13 or Jets. The other thing too with the Jets,
if they're going to give us like
McDonald or somebody, that's the other thing with the Jets too, because you can get a player out of the Jets. There's an edge rusher you can get. They could trade one of their edges to us too.
It's a possibility. So here's my question: Do we get a bona fide starter at 13, or do we try and tempt fate and trade a player for picks a player and picks for the Jets?
Well, what are the Rams offering us?
So the Rams would be at 13
to see.
I think it would have to be 61 included. I would probably go 167. Maybe another third next year. So first, 2/3, maybe, a first, a second, and maybe 2/3.
I'd like that.
a first, a second, third this year and next year.
So it'd be a first. So it'd be first trade swap, a second and a third this year, and then a third next year.
Okay. Yeah. See here, I would do it. I'm all good with this, but like I was just saying, if the Jets wanted to do the same thing, but instead of a third next year, give us a second next year, I would be willing to drop back to 16 for that. But I mean, also I'm fine with this too if that's what y'all want to do.
Justin, what are you thinking?
I mean, I'm down for whatever. I like both the trades. Part of me thinks, do I want to risk it? Because I do land a starter if the Jets trade an edge. And I could
Right.
possibly land an early second round pick. Along with that, pick 16. I mean, that's my viewpoint. Jets are a little more better to my viewpoint. Because I'm banking.
Because of where they'll be next year. That's what I was thinking myself.
Okay. So we're thinking the Jets. It'd be 16, probably 44.
Right.
A third next year.
Try and get a 2 next year. See what they say. See what it looks like.
So you'd be risking 2 seconds, and I might be able to swing like 175. So first 2 seconds, and that's about a fifth or sixth. I think I might like the Rams a little more.
What if
we
you?
wanted a bunch
I do too. I would argue that Rams is a little safer just because there is kind of a talent drop off, in my opinion. And I would like to see if one of those top names does end up falling to 13, even if they shouldn't.
Right.
I think 16's almost impossible for some of those guys to drop down to.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's like, do we go to the Rams and probably get Sonny Styles, right? Or do we go 16 and hope Delane is still there and get a top 5 pick in the second round next year? Because we don't have a pick in the second round next year. That's how I look at it, but you're right. Like
I think both are valid options.
Yeah. What if you real quick, what if you go back to the Jets real quick?
Yep. Still there.
Offered our pick, so pick 7. Offered 16. They give us 16, 44.
Yep.
Take away the round 4 and the 175. See about one of their edges.
Like Jermaine Johnson?
Yep, and add go up. Maybe add next year's third, maybe.
It's you're pushing it. 26%.
Well, we don't have a 4
Take
next
off
year.
175 maybe.
Well, add a 4 next year. Because at the end of the day, you get a starter and a chance for somebody else, And maybe one, I don't know. Yeah, that's good.
So
what's your thoughts on that? You basically get a starter along with a chance at 16 for a pick, and you get an early day round 2 pick too. If you look at it too,
you really get early. You can get a lot of good prospects at 44.
Yeah, and you get. I mean, that's potentially 3 starters right there.
Yeah. What are y'all thinking?
I don't hate it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not mad at that at all.
Obviously, in a perfect world, I'd want a better player back, but it's
they don't have much,
especially at edge, because even with getting him,
Will McDonald,
but he's just strictly pass rush. So, God, that's tough to say because even with getting Jermaine Johnson, we still got to go edge, right? Eventually.
Well, at some point, you can go edge. I mean, this edge group is pretty good in this draft. Whether you get day 2 or day 3, or at least a day 2 edge, round 2 or 3.
Yeah. I'm looking at the stats. I mean, McDonald is the better pass rusher.
Oh, 100%.
Out of the 2.
What would it change to try to get McDonald?
I mean, I think we could get more out of McDonald.
Yeah, look at that 88% chance. Good night.
Yeah, so if I move, so we do 16, 44, 103, and a 4 plus McDonald for pick 7.
Sold.
Say that one more time.
So we swap firsts.
Yep.
Pick 44. Pick 103. a
I like
fourth
that.
next year, and Will McDonald.
Yeah, with
Dude,
there's no
prefer
way
that.
they give us a third for next year, right?
No, so I changed it to a fourth
Okay.
because I think a fourth is more likely than a third.
Yeah, like in real life, I got you.
In real life.
True.
Mhm. So do we want to run this?
I'm game.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty solid, man. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Andrew?
Yep, I vote yes.
Alrighty. I'm writing this down.
7% chance.
Will the fourth. 67% chance offering, and they accepted.
Nice.
So it's a haul for pick 7, but we
Yeah.
also get an immediate starter in Will McDonald, and we get pick 44. So
Yeah. And this is very
they
like
took,
they just took Sonny Styles too right away.
yeah, go figure. I mean 4 straight Ohio State. Like who
bummer.
didn't?
Yeah, they and the lane right behind it.
Yep. So Keldrick Folk, Banks,
Tyson's gone.
Yep. There's Denzel Boston, Caden McDonald, Vega Yawane, like Lee Hunter. I like him, but I think that's a little rich. There's still prospects, but
And Hood's gone, right? I mean, not Hood, McCoy is what I meant. Yeah.
McCoy is gone, yeah. I mean, unless you wanted to double trade back and really get funky with this.
Hear me out. Just throwing out an idea. Trading back to early 20s.
Like
Some
Dallas?
people might not like this, but that Dallas or even a little later, if it's possible to
Okay.
avoid trading with in-division rival.
I mean, I've got on the board Dallas, Chicago at 25, San Fran at 27, the Jets at 33 again, and Tennessee at 35.
Either Dallas or Chicago. But that Oregon tight end, man, he's good.
He's good. I'm not completely sold on Caden Sadiq.
Yeah, I'm with
Really?
you.
Not
Who would you
sold just
rather
yet.
take in that range of like early 20s over him?
If I to go early
Corral.
20s, I'd go Boston, McDonald, Lee Hunter, Omar
I wouldn't
Cooper
hate
Jr.,
McDonald.
or
I'd
Keem
That's
Edwards.
good.
I'd go both corners. I mean, I'd go both corners as well. I'd
Or
go
the corner.
Terrell and Cease from Cease.
I'd
Yeah,
go Keith Abney too if you want to throw him in there.
Abney is one of my guys. I think he's definitely a second round guy, but
I mean, remember we also have pick 44, so we can get a good corner at 44 as well.
Do you
'cause,
think
like,
it's possible to trade back to late first round and get Omar?
For sure. I think Omar probably won't go until probably Buffalo area. So if we go to Chicago, we could get Omar.
San Fran
I
as
wouldn't
well,
hate
just
it.
because they're going to lose Jawan and
Yeah.
Pearsall's been hurt all year.
Yeah. So Chicago has some decent picks. San
Yes,
Fran.
now with being 16th, like there's no way we could get Pickens and the 20th for this pick. So that's out the question.
Yeah. Who do we feel better trading with? Chicago fans or San Fran fans?
Man, we're going.
I say if we're gonna move back, I would probably go Chicago. You go a couple spots.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
So it'd be like a third, maybe.
Do you think Philly would give us 23 and Reed for 16?
I honestly I still wouldn't do it. I don't know if Reed would be the best help.
He's help. He's better than what we've got right now.
Yeah, I mean he's help, but I mean according to the simulator, they're not interested in making the.
Okay.
Oh, he's not even listed on their depth chart on PFF because he's a free agent.
Right.
Mm.
That's another tag and trade guy, I think.
Yeah, it could be.
Man, let me. I mean, linebacker wise, it was C.J. Allen and Hill, right?
Yeah. Something like this: a first, a second, and a fourth from and 2 fourths from Chicago to move up or move back.
Yeah, I like that.
Fellas?
This is getting crazy. Yeah, 25 seems so late, but that's a good haul right there.
It's a good haul.
So because we would have 103, 29, 45, and 186. God, we would just
Yep.
We need picks, man. We've so few picks this year.
it's just rough because we need not only do we need more picks and we need so much help, but we can't keep resulting in mediocre help either. That's the predicament.
Right. We need to hit
I
on
agree.
those picks for sure.
What about this? What about? See, I'm not a big fan. What? This is just I had no because obviously we did not game plan Chicago, so I'm just trying. My brain's moving in so many different ways here. What if
For sure.
we worked up something for like Cole Kmet, right, or DJ Moore?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I think Komet might be.
What?
see, I don't know. I didn't want to say it out loud because I don't want to sound dumb, but see, like also, I'm not a DJ Moore guy. Like I really don't like DJ Moore that much.
Chicago
but,
won't trade him anyway.
Cole Kmet, though, man, I loved him coming out of school, and I think he's pretty solid. And then this takes away all your tight end worries if we didn't sign anybody, and but with picking in the middle so much, we're going to have a shot at Stowers or Max Clare. So that there's that. You know what I mean?
I also think they'd be happy giving him up because they just got Colson Loveland.
That's the thing.
And I mean, Komet's underrated. He's a solid tight end. We're not going to have tight ends next year. Like that is a big need for us.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree.
If we could get Komet out of that, I'd be pretty happy.
Very solid.
All right. So I've got this. So the pick swaps a fourth and Komet because they love Komet. Maybe like a fifth next year or something.
Yeah, that's a low chance though.
Did we test it?
Yeah, I don't know what. I thought you could get a little more.
Yeah, because a third is a 6% chance.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. Yeah, I mean the 40% chance is our best bet. Yeah, I think. Give it a shot. Yeah, sure.
Ready?
It'll probably accept it.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
Alrighty.
So Komet is a Washington Commander.
They took Boston.
They took Boston. So here we are. Sadiq, Lee Hunter, Casey Concepcion, Cease, Mesidor, EMW, Abney, Omar.
Wow, we could get Will McDonald and Mesidor.
It would be nice.
We could. I mean, I think if you're going to go Omar, this is the start of the range. He starts picking up traction. Buffalo, San Fran, New England, Denver, Seattle, the Jets, Cardinals, Raiders pick him up and pair him up with Fernando.
See, but me personally, I think he's going to be decent in the league. But I love Brazil, man.
Mesidor would be great.
Imagine that.
We did just get Will McDonald, but like we just need edge help like so bad. So I don't think it'd be a bad thing doubling down on edge here.
No, I don't think so either. I think, and Cease is a dog at corner. And that whole South Carolina, tree coming into the league at corner lately has been everything that you'd want. But I like Keith Abney a lot too, man. So
McNeil Warner is pretty good at safety, or even the Oregon safety. Huge fans of those two. Daniel's better, I think, or Dylan. I mean,
But see, I also love. I think Hill is probably the second or third best linebacker in this draft. Man, I like him a lot.
It was pretty solid.
And we do need a linebacker, but they've got some. We can snag a linebacker later. And like Gabe, I love him at edge. So if we didn't have Will McDonald, I think we would all be in agreement to take Mesidor here. No doubt about it.
Agreed.
But then you got Zion Young, you've got Gabe, you've got you'll have what's his
You'll have
face?
Romello Hyde, you'll have
Heights.
Derek Moore,
Thank you. Yeah, Derek Moore, and
Tucker.
then you always got Nadine too coming in later. So.
Yep.
So yeah, here, me personally, I think I would go Cease, but because we need a corner.
We do.
I would put in my vote for either Cease, Mesidor, or Omar, or Dylan, however you say his last name, safety Oregon. One of those.
I probably go Omar because there are really good safeties and corners, ironically, in this. It's a good secondary class, and we just traded for Will McDonald.
I'm thinking Omar because one, I think we will pick up a free agent cornerback, whether it's Taylor Brett Jr. or Taylor Brett from the Bengals or the Chiefs cornerback Watson. I think cornerback will be addressed in free agency. I think Omar gives Daniels another weapon along with Cole Kmet, in which it's something that the offense really needs is more weapons because obviously health was a huge concern last year. But I think you have to go Omar in this situation.
Any
You
of
go
those
defense
four,
with the rest.
Up to y'all.
Yeah, I mean you three outvote me, so I'm well I won't argue with it because like I said, I think he's good. Me personally, I think Brazil's better. I just
Chris
think
Brazzell?
Brazzell. I always say Brazil. I don't know why, but Brazzell, yeah. I just think he can run the route tree better than Omar. Plus, here, and I hate to be this guy, but it's was it Omar or was it, Mendoza? You won't know that until they go to the league. So, but this dude, man, I mean, he's Jameson Williams, but can run every route, every single route, man. And he's a big frame body, and he's going to run all of 4.3, 4.4.
Yeah.
So,
he's really good. Here's an idea. If we want to go down this route, we take McNeil Warren here. We can always get Brazzell at 71.
I'm not a McNeil Warren guy.
Ooh.
I'd rather have.
I prefer Oregon safety slightly.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I had the Oregon safety a little higher with how he reminded me of a Harrison. What's his face? The
Harrison
Viking
Smith?
safety. Yeah, just how similar they play. Faster.
He's not big, is he?
Okay. He's 6 foot. 6
Yeah,
foot,
he's
205.
smaller.
Yeah, and also I'd actually rather sit and wait on Bud Clark than taking McNeil Warren. So
another good name.
Bud Clark's good.
I got Bud Clark up there.
All right, guys, I had to go.
Gotta go.
Yeah, we'll see ya.
All right, man.
Good call.
See ya.
See you guys.
Yeah, so here the Omar Cooper thing, besides me obviously not liking, I like other people more than him. I just think that wide receivers deeper when we pick at 44 than it would be at corner or linebacker. But if y'all two want to go Omar here, it's just more competition.
Yeah, I mean,
so
Brazel's awesome. I love him, and I think he's going to go higher than what PFF has him projected at, in the real draft. I don't think he's going to be in the 70s. I think he'll be earlier. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm cool with any of those four guys doubling down on edge. If you want to go Omar, if you want to go with a safety, or if you want to go Cease, I like Cease a lot too. Either of those four.
Yeah, I just look at it here so Omar, Cease, and obviously we know Mesidor would start, right? You know what I mean? But then
Mhm.
that hurt us on the trade we just made with Will McDonald. Would that make that a pointless trade?
Right.
No,
But
I don't think it would.
yeah, I don't either. But like, you know, playing devil's advocate, right? It's like you draft Cease 25th overall. You know, Amos is going to start over him. Mikey's in the slot. Who's going to start over Cease on the outside?
Mhm.
I don't know anybody. You know,
Yeah.
with the team we have now, because obviously that's what we have to go off of. But you get Dylan or McNeil Warren. I think they have to compete. Like, I don't think they come in start day one, like with just because they got drafted first round.
Dude, I don't know. McNeil Warren is as close to Emin Warriors they were gonna find in this class.
Wow, that's crazy. You see that because
That's
I love
interesting
Nick
comparison.
last year. So
Dude, I love me some McNeil Warren. I think he could go top 50. Like he's after Downs, he's my safety too.
Wow.
our clock's running out though. We got to put the pick in. So
Yeah, we gotta go.
Yep.
go ahead. Go ahead. You make the pick. I'm fine with it.
You got it, John.
Yeah, you're controlling the sticks.
Let's pull the trigger on Brandon Cease.
You're like Ty
do it.
Simpson. Let's
Brandon
like it.
Cease, cornerback, South Carolina. Let's
go.
get
Good pick.
spicy here.
go shake
Good
Goodell's hand.
Appreciate you, fam. So here, pick 44 from the
Ooh.
tray. Let's make these a little bit faster. Thieneman, Hill, Hood, Scott, Golday, Height, Ponds. There's some guys. Chris Johnson, Derek Moore. There's some guys
Derek Moore.
here. Thieneman's also here. You guys were talking
Ooh.
high about Thieneman.
Dieneman's awesome. Derek Moore's awesome. Anthony Hill.
Man, I already
those
know
three.
who I want to go with, but y'all tell me who you'd want to go with. That way I don't, you know.
I'd say those guys are my top three. But who do you like?
I'm liking Thieneman and I'm liking Moore.
You're thinking who? You said? Sorry, you cut out a little bit on my end.
Sorry, I'm thinking Dylan Thieneman, or I'm thinking Derek Moore, or even Romello Height.
Okay, so you want to stack up that edge, right?
If they're there, there's also guys. We can get guys 103, 129.
Yeah, that's why right now I'm thinking we got to take Anthony Hill here. We could, you know, we get to 71. J-Rod's probably going to be there, but he might not. He might not, man.
71 if Brazel's there. I feel like we have to take Brazel.
That's a good shot. If Golday is also here and he's also good, like bigger, a little faster, can play him in the slot and in the box.
But so you could put J-Rod out there as well.
But Anthony Hill is also just a demon.
But this is your green dot.
Mhm.
Every snap, no matter what you need, he gets it done. Linebacker.
Yep.
So that's who I personally go with here. But
Cool.
I think I say we go Hill here, but Hill could very well go in the first round.
yeah, I'm telling you, don't be shocked. I'm saying it now. Don't be shocked if New England takes that man 31st with Vrabel there.
Mm-hmm. I agree, but
He just looks like a Patriot Vrabel guy, man. He really does.
Really does. But are we in agreement? Anthony Hill Jr.
Yeah, I think so.
Pull the trigger.
Pull the trigger. Anthony Hill, Commander Hill. You are coming to DC. So pick 71, one of our original picks. There goes Skylar Bell and Elijah. Surratt's going to fall down some boards, which is going to be crazy.
Ooh.
But, I mean,
Brazel. Oh, boy.
It's Malachi Fields,
Is it
too.
Brazel or Brazel?
I keep saying Brazel.
Yeah, I always
It
say
might be
Brazil.
I'm-
We'll know when the combine
Michael
comes up.
Trigg is great, too. But we already got Cole Kmet. So,
Yeah, we got Gold Komet. Yeah, we got a corner, we got a linebacker. Do y'all want to pull the trigger on the Tennessee wide receiver? Or you go
I'm a
J-Rod?
big fan.
Oh no, we took Hill. That's right.
Yeah, back to back. Yeah.
So is this the pick?
Who's
You good with
just?
that?
I think it is, but just who's available at edge, real quick, just so we don't
At-
make sure
good
that we didn't miss the run or something crazy.
That's
Kyron
good.
Crawford, Denny Dennis Sutton, Mikhail Kamara, who did not get invited to the combine, which was shocking. Sapp,
I like Danny.
Barham, Tucker.
Danny's big. He's got a big frame, aggressive,
Mhm.
good amount of sacks.
Prototypical stuff. It was a
Strong.
down year for Penn State, but I mean, if you need at least a 7-sack production season, he's got you covered. 6'5".
Good reach.
Or we take
Yeah,
our
I
guy
mean,
at a 103 and get, you know.
Yeah, I think we can
Tucker's
wait on
great
him.
too.
Yeah, I mean, I like Brazil.
All right, Brazil here. See if Tucker's at 103.
I like that.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go. A lot of SEC coming to DC, if you know what I mean. But that
plays are good.
they are. I'm not debating. I'm a Florida guy wearing an Indiana thing, so you know.
Rutledge is such a dog. Dude.
Rutledge is damn good. But
Yeah.
I mean, is this the pick?
Yeah, I mean, you don't even got to ask me. So, I mean,
I'm great for that.
sack leader, nation sack leader.
Yep.
Can do it all. Stop the run, rush the passer, blow up the tight end.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
Great pick.
I mean, the only people are just going to complain they didn't play a lot of competition, like Michigan State, yes, the really good Mean Green team, yes, Illinois, yes, Toledo, yes, but then it kind of falls off. But I mean,
It's a gamble.
It's a
But
gamble.
he also did go up against the best seniors in the nation and only got 2.5 sacks with a forced fumble strip sack. So, you know.
Yeah, take it with you.
When he did play the competition, he showed up.
No, I'm not disagreeing with that one whatsoever. So pick 129 back here in the fourth. We got Singleton, JC Davis, so we want some O-line help. Katron Allen is also there.
See if Bud's there still.
Oh, Bud Clark, the safety.
Yeah, he probably is gone, but this is around his range. Yeah.
I like
He's
Toffee.
gone.
Wisniewski's good.
Right there, you just passed him.
There goes Stukes. Genesis. Yeah, Bud Clark went to
Bucks.
Tampa. But, I mean, Taff is good. Winowski's good.
Yeah.
Like, if we're going safety, I'd probably go Michael Taff. Good, let's go back to the SEC.
So, I mean, Katron Allen there.
Katron Allen is there.
We're starting to get to that range that we could be looking towards running back.
Yeah. Or interior line.
We're not quite there yet, but
I mean, Katron, if I'm picking one of the two, I'm probably picking Katron
over Singleton every
over
day
Singleton.
of the week. I agree with that. Well, who's the best interior line? O-line.
Oh, that's a good question. Defensive interior. Regis and Proctor, but Proctor would feel like a reach.
Yeah,
if I'm getting Proctor,
O-line?
I'd probably go 145. And so JC Davis is there, the tackle. But interior, we got Campbell. But I like Bo Stevens a lot. He's becoming he's been a late riser for me. Coogan, the Indiana center.
Kobe Baines.
Kobe Baines is good at guard. Logan Jones is a good center at Iowa.
Brockermeyer.
Brockermeyer is gonna be down here.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good for me.
He is a true pass blocking center, for being completely honest. But there's nothing wrong with that.
But he's physical and he can play the guard at a good elite level. So
elite level. I think I'd go safety or running back here.
Yeah, I think we can get. There's better running back depth later than there would be safety. So
agreed.
All right, are we thinking Taft?
Hill and Taft back together.
I like that. All right.
Yeah,
Mr. Taft,
do it.
Come to DC.
You can stay with your former team.
Right. So far, a lot of orange coming to the burgundy. So here at 145, Bo Stevens, Eric Rivers at receiver, Bryce Lance at receiver, Mike Washington. This is late for him. Holy cow.
Yeah, he's blowing up.
I would expect him around here. But I mean, if he's here, I'd Washington, dude.
Yeah.
6'2", 230, like
I
primitively
think
paused.
his biggest thing is no one knows if he's going to run a 4.3 or a 4.7.
I mean, with a power bag, I don't necessarily need speed when he's going to run guy over.
Yeah, this guy right here, though, I love
He's
Jamari.
good. I think Jamari is more like a Bill in terms of like size and speed. I'm thinking if I want complimentary, I'd probably go Mike.
Yeah. No, I can see that. But, Jamari is this year's Woody Marks, and I loved Woody Marks. Like the smaller, like prototypical, you look at him, you think he's going to go out there and just catch passes all day long, and then he gets it up the middle and runs over your 250-pound linebacker.
Fair.
Fair. That's why
we could double up on like wide receivers and we doubled up on edge and go like a Ted Hurst. Like 6'3", so get 2 tall receivers in this draft. 1,006 this year for Georgia State. A lot of people are liking Ted Hurst.
I like the idea, but I think I like the idea of seeing what Traylon can do better.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Do we pull then here
I
at Mike
think here
Washington?
it's either Mike Washington or interior O-line. One of those.
I'd probably go running back. I'd probably go Mike, and then at 186 we go center or guard.
Yep. I'm good with that for sure.
That's fine.
Nick?
Yep,
All
that's
right.
good.
All right. Mr. Mike, this is the second time we've taken Washington, but I expect him to rise.
Another SEC.
Another SEC. But we are just going to the conference.
Jamari, just to switch
SEC all the way. I like it.
SEC all the way. A conference that can't produce, a national champion the past 3 years, but whatever.
Yeah. What do we know?
All right, interiors. Logan Jones. There's, Foster, Carter, Barnett.
Parker Brailsford is.
Brailsford.
Yeah, you know me, man. Like, so full disclosure, like I used to play O-line, and I love being more physical than the guy across from me. Whether they knew the play was coming, they were smarter than me or not, I didn't care. So that's kind of how I would look for my alignment, I guess. You obviously want a smart center, but just watching a center just destroy people is just, I feel like it's such a game changer. Because the running back sees it and the quarterback sees it and, lights a fire under the O-line because they're the captain of the line. And, that's what Brailsford can do. But, from a straight, probably smarter, better pick, there's probably better people. But that's just, my little 2 cents on it. But I think that's why I like Brockermeyer a lot as well later.
Fair.
Because he may even go drafted, to be honest.
There is a good shot he goes undrafted. Brailsford out of Bama, so back to the SEC.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it.
Can't even help it. It was also a down year for Bama too, so I'm not gonna give these grades a whole bunch of meaning. I'm good with Jones.
You're not gonna find someone with super excellent grades. It's gonna come down to size, physicality, IQ, other stuff.
I think in terms of that,
this is interior, right?
This is interior.
Yeah, Logan Jones is cool if that's what you're thinking.
Andrew, what do you think?
Happy with that for sure.
All right.
Yep.
Let's go out of Iowa. So going to back to the Big Ten. Let's go protect Jaden, Mr. Logan Jones. Center out of Iowa. So 202. For those who have not caught up, first of all, hit that subscribe button. So we made 2 big trade backs, big ones. Brandon Cease, Anthony Hill Jr., Chris Brazzell, Namde Tucker, Michael Taff, Mike Washington, and Logan Jones. So
I'm not gonna lie, this is a great draft.
good so far. I think we kind of look defensive interior.
Yeah.
I kind of already have a guy in
Mhm.
mind. I'm thinking Landon Robinson. Yes,
don't know
maybe,
him.
but like, dude, 8 sacks as a defensive interior, and he's
Ooh.
small. He's small too.
Yeah, he's so little.
He's little, but I mean, like, you're telling me that the competition, VMI, Woo, UAB, Woo, Rice, Air Force, Temple, FAU, North Texas, Notre Dame, like, doesn't surprise you and everything, but could move him over to the edge if we wanted. Could use him as like a third down specialist.
Don't hate it.
What? It's tough.
What do we got? Some other safeties. I mean, now it's kind of pick your poison.
Now it's just trying to find a guy like Vincent Anthony. Like he could be Bryce, man. That's exactly what I was thinking, to be honest.
Reshape.
Yeah. Man, something about him just reminds me of like Brian Urlacher. Like an athletic ass 2-sport athlete that didn't major at middle linebacker, but somehow made it work for his whole life.
Dude, you want an athletic linebacker. Eric Gentry had a Senior Bowl at 6'6".
Man, he's gonna definitely be an edge guy.
Ooh,
Yeah, because doing my rankings, to be
that
honest,
here.
I didn't know whether or not to put him at edge because he's an outside backer, but he's not playing out like he's not. He is exactly like what you want rushing the passer 3-4 downs in a row. Like that's what you want. But he's 220. So
honestly, this is kind of where my ball knowledge just falls off. But I do know Eric. We talked about him in the group chat, I think, once, and I like him. I mean, further solidifying edge.
Yeah.
Don't hate that at all.
Edge, or again, if you keep him at linebacker, that gives you size in the middle of the field.
Yeah, but go up to
Versatile.
Vincent Anthony.
He's big, bro.
Vincent Anthony's 6'4", 6'6", somewhere in there. He's tall
6'6",
too.
260.
He's 260 and been rushing the passer as an edge his whole life.
Right.
So
I mean, if you're gonna triple on edge, I would scroll a little bit more towards Keyshawn James Newby out of New Mexico.
Yeah, I won't lie to you. I actually know nothing about this guy.
Oh, look at those grades. 93, 10 sacks.
Smaller school, but like 10, 10, 5, 25 in 3 years. Played Michigan, played UCLA.
What's his size?
He is 6'2", 244, so a little smaller, but I mean, this.
Yeah,
if we're gonna triple, if we're gonna triple here, I would look at him. But I feel like we need a defensive interior
him or Eric
somewhere.
I feel like we can get your boy from Navy
At 223.
223, yeah.
Okay. So do we want to double up on linebacker here? Do we want to? Because that'd be what it would be, double up on linebacker.
Yeah.
Do we double up on like? I mean, we could go. We'll probably sign a corner. So yeah, maybe double up on linebacker. I mean, there's my guy and Caleb Elam's or still here too.
Yeah, I mean, I love Bryce here, man. I think he is a top 5 linebacker in the draft, to be honest with you.
Ooh, okay. I don't hate the pick.
I'm telling you, man. He got drafted already to go play baseball in the league. Turned it down to go to Oregon and play linebacker, and he plays center field in baseball. And you have to be an athlete to play that.
Dang,
true.
Because he wears a neck pad and a neck roll, he looks slow and uncoordinated. athletic, but that man was pissing people off at the Senior Bowl. And I'm telling, he's like that Brian Cushing mentality where he's just like, I don't give a damn. Like, it's me versus you, whether we're at practice or in a game, and like, it's never going to be you. And I just love that about him, to be honest with you.
I mean, I'm cool with the pick if you are, Andrew. Mr. Brochet.
Absolutely.
Welcome to DC.
Yeah, that
Stack up this defense.
So yeah, see, we could have went him and Dylan Theineman, but we went Anthony Hill and Taft. So same thing.
Same thing. Yeah, and then I mean, here, go defensive interior, go grab my guy,
And just go get your boy.
go get my boy. Call it a wrap.
Do it.
I mean, unless you guys like
it.
Benny or Silver Cleveland better. Eastern Thompson.
good with
Durant.
that.
All right.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't have any, I don't have any attachment to any of them D linemen.
Fair enough. So the draft now concludes. We will look at the draft grades. Y'all, let us know in the comments what you think of the draft as you go through it. If you thought we should have taken Thiedemann, let us know in the comments as PFF slowly but surely grades this draft.
I'm not too worried about the grades.
Oh,
This is
neither am
one of
I.
my favorites so far.
So for those who didn't catch up, Will McDonald, a first round swap, a second this year, a fourth this year, and a fourth next year for the Jet for number 7 overall. And then we packaged that together to the Chicago Bears for Cole Kmet and a 4th round pick. We took Brandon Cease at pick 25, B, Anthony Hill Jr. an A, Chris Brazzell, they're going to say that a reach, but whatever. Not
That's
Dane
an A.
Tucker. That should be at least a B. Tucker, Taft,
A in my book.
Washington, Jones, Brochet, and Landon Robinson, a solid B, a solid 80%. I enjoy. Let me download this, and then let me zoom out for the people to look at all of its glory.
Yeah, and that trade for Will McDonald, like I said earlier, isn't your ideal guy that you're going after day, an hour before the draft on Thursday night. You're not like, please God, let us get Will McDonald. Like, that's not our goal. When Bailey and Bain go, what'd they go? They went 2nd and 3rd or 3rd and 4th overall, whatever it was. Like, you're kind of in a hard place there. Yeah. So, I mean, we could have taken that chance with Arvell Reese, which, in my opinion, I've been on the train for him, the hype train, right, for him all off season, all bowl season, whatever you want to call it, because he's a linebacker. It was his first year at edge, so you really have no idea what you're really getting in him if you were to plug him in at edge. But like what Andrew and John and Justin, we all at the beginning of this pod, what we've all been in agreement on is we need so much. So I think he's like, this is the best year for us to go and get Arvell Reese if he was to fall, not because most people have him. I mean, there's some people out there that have him ranked as the best player in the draft, right? But if he comes in and just is awful at edge and cannot rush the passer, can't get off the block, well, we know he can play linebacker.
Backer.
You know what I mean? So he'd just go right to the backer, and then we still need edge help, but you know what I mean? Like, we'll figure that out. But it's better than trying to figure out, God, we don't have a linebacker or an edge because we took, I don't, this guy, right? Like we reached on, Carnell Tate or something like that, and he didn't pan out. And you're like, now the side of the ball you needed the most help on, now you're even more screwed because you went with a receiver first, or Jeremiah Love even, because that's been kind of going around. So it's a little tough.
I agree.
Jeremiah Love.
Pete,
I wouldn't be mad
high.
at. I feel like he's the best receiver in this class.
Don't hate
Ohio
that.
State receivers can't really go wrong with them at all. Reese is just kind of, he's a great player. Don't get me wrong. He's going to be a very good NFL player. We shouldn't be using our high first round pick on a running back. Like, that's just not a area of focus for us at all.
Fair.
I agree.
Fair. But y'all, let us know in the comments what you thought of this draft. Did you like the monumental trades going all the way back into the 20s? Did you not? Let us know in the comments. And then give us a grade for this draft. Do you give it a solid B? Do you give it an A? Do you give it a D minus, a D plus? Let us know in the comments. Would love to chop it up with y'all. Would love to know and get y'all's thoughts, because it's going to be a long off season until we get to the draft. Free agency is a couple weeks away. The tampering period is a couple weeks away. So, you know, got some ideas, got some plans in the work. You're never going to know. But rate this draft. Let us know. Hit that subscribe button on our way out. Like I said, road to 1,000. We're at 961, so 39 away. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about BIB. Other than that, guys, hell of a mock. Very long mock, but a hell of a mock. A lot of, positions addressed, a lot of pieces needed, and we got some picks for the future. So that being said, guys, like, subscribe, raise hail, BIB, we out. See you on the next one.